Do you frequently feel cornered at ledge?
You're pathetic.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Today we're going to talk about the ledge, and how it's not just a place that you can die, but it's actually a really good defensive tool. Well, first, let's quickly talk about how to get on ledge. There are two main ways you should be getting on ledge. The first is the turnaround shield. It's a pretty easy input. You're just running towards the ledge, you input a turnaround, and then you input a shield, and that allows you to slide off onto the ledge. The second way you should get on ledge is by using a turnaround wave dash. This is a little bit harder, but it works for longer than the shield does. So if you're good at wave dashing, I implore you to use this as much as you can. A turnaround wave dash can even be done if you're just standing on the ledge. When you grab ledge, you have a total of 37 frames of invincibility. And the first 3 times that you grab the ledge, you will have this invincibility. Now let's talk about different things you can do to get up off of ledge. Now usually people, they will do one of the 2 attacks, or they'll roll, or they'll jump. But there's actually a lot of different things that you can do on the ledge. The first is something I call the easy ledge dash. So in Rivals 2, just like Project Plus, you're actually completely actionable as soon as you leave the ledge jump animation. And this allows you to input an air dodge to get on stage early. When you air dodge, you're able to input a wave dash onto stage. You're also able to wait a little bit and wave dash on a platform. I found that a lot of people are not expecting you to wave dash on platform. And once you're on that platform, you can do all sorts of different things, like shield drop aerial. Now, remember those 37 frames of invincibility we talked about earlier? Well, if you drop off ledge, they'll stay with you. So, the sooner you drop off ledge, the better, because you get to keep all those frames. One of the best things to do with this invincibility time is to simply input a jump. To do this, release ledge by holding back or hitting grab, then jump, then instantly hold forward. Now let's add another input. Just as with the easy ledge dash, you can input a real ledge dash, which is air dodging out of this jump. So it's a little harder because you have to time 3 separate inputs and a left stick input. Now, this game doesn't have actionable intangibility. As soon as you input a move, you will lose the invincibility. But it allows you to pick an option, and your opponent can just do nothing about it. They have to wait for you to be done with your ledge dash. A harder variant of the ledge dash is this thing called the hack dash. So with a hack dash, you want to jump with that invincibility, but once you get at the perfect height above the stage, you want to air dodge down and backward. And if you hit the stage, you'll wave dash back and it'll send you right back to ledge. This gives you a very quick way to refresh your ledge invincibility. Hack dashing is probably the most difficult input in this video, so, try it out once you've gotten everything else down. So, your ledge invincibility, it's not just for when you're in disadvantage, it's also for when you're in advantage. And this gives you a lot more tools to edgeguard your opponent. So you don't just have to sit there and let them recover, you don't just have to sit there and attempt to ledge hog them, you can use this invincibility offensively. So really think of the ledge not as a place where you're at a disadvantage, but think of it as a tool to get some invincibility. And the sooner you act, the longer you have that invincibility for. Now, let's put it all together. When you're on ledge, really try to use some of these new options, because they can save you in a lot of scenarios. Thank you for watching the video. Your homework is to get in the lab. See you next time.